Now I had to be the first person. I think I was the first person to actually report that Dana White would be scheduled to uh, do this fight between Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez promoted. And now it's actually happened. They have a face off and everything with Dana White in between both of those guys. And I was the first person to report this months and months and months ago, that Dana White was intrigued by Terrence Crawford for years and years. Dana White has been a fan of Terrence Crawford before most boxing fans was even known who he is. He tried to do a fight with Bob Arum, between Bob Arum and UFC with Conor McGregor and Terrence Crawford years ago. So if he would have been able to get that done, Terrence Crawford would be a huge, huge name right now. That's like almost doing McGregor versus Mayweather in the middle of your career. He would have been out of here as far as the numbers and everything else. That's where that went. As far as people saying he's not really a big name and everything. Well, strategically, it looks like him not being a household name is not being on everybody's mind, because if you fight Conor McGregor, that puts you in the right spot to where you're a top guy and a top dog. And Dana White knows that this is a huge situation as far as having a fight like Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, and he's going to promote it. So it's a lot of names coming up as far as who can be on the undercard and everything else. But this is going to be the first time you're going to see the future of what boxing is really going to look like. And I've told people Dana White has been a major player. He knows what boxing is. He knows what he's doing. And if this weekend didn't show you, big names don't equal excitement. Big numbers don't equal excitement. Paying main event fighters don't equal to an exciting fight. So the fighters that's actually exciting and make the fights exciting and the sport of boxing exciting are the guys that Dana White's going to be able to afford. The guys who feel like they're too good and everything else, well, he won't be able to afford them, and he's not going to miss them either. He's going to be looking for excitement, and he knows that the guys who are hungry and that want to be in a certain position and fight to be in a certain position, they will be the guys that will be available. Everybody else will be to the side and not really looking to make a real impact on boxing. But Dana White's looking to make a huge impact. He's here to change the game. He's not waiting around. Terrence Crawford is open to doing things like this. Canelo Alvarez should get a huge credit for doing something like this, because Canelo Alvarez has been said about not really wanting to accept the fights. I don't think all of it just goes on him. I think it's 33%, but also the fans and the media feel like if Canelo takes certain fights, they're not even supporting the fight when it's just talked about. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo being one of them. This was one of the most talked down on, disrespected matchups we've heard about. We got people right now that's talking about they don't want to see the matchup. So Dana White, here we come. That's all I got. Like and subscribe.